Hey guys, so this is just going to be a quick update video and what's going on currently in my life. First and foremost, just wanted to say thank you to all of you that have shown support on my content over the years. I'm currently out in Pennsylvania trying to get my son some of the best wrestling training in the United States. In case you don't know, some of the best clubs in the United States are in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is known for their wrestling, and he's getting the most amount of mat time he has ever gotten out of his wrestling journey. And this is the best time for him to be training during the off season. That way, he's stacking days, he's stacking bricks, and getting his wall nice and high, if you know what I'm saying. Think of each practice like a brick he's stacking to his wall, and he's slowly getting it bigger and bigger. So that way, when it comes down to the actual season, his wall is much bigger than the others that he may go against. Like, he has more experience and more mat time, and his skills are a bit more sharper. That's the goal. It obviously always doesn't work like that, but he's putting in the time and effort, and he truly is passionate about this, and he actually truly enjoys what he does with wrestling. So I'm glad he found a healthy outlet and a passion that he enjoys. So yeah, we're here for a little while over summer break, getting him once again some of the best wrestling training. He's currently training at Compound from 8 to 12. 8 in the morning till 12 in the afternoon. So yeah, as you can see, here is his schedule at the Compound. So yeah, the first session starts at 8 to 9, then it ends, and then he has a workout, and then he has like a faster pace drilling. That's what RPW is. It's like faster pace, it's more advanced. But either way, he's getting the basics, and he's getting a good workout, and he's getting faster and more advanced training too. And he's got some good partners there. Some of the best wrestlers in the world are in that room, actually. Bo Bassett, Melvin Miller, Keegan Bassett. That's just to name a few. Their dad actually coaches in that room, and as some of you may know, they are doing really well, and wrestling has took them extremely far, and they got a paid ride to college over their success in wrestling. And yeah, they're really succeeding in life thanks to finding a passion, that they're actually passionate about. And I'm just trying to be a dad that I never really had. I'm trying, guys. I'm just trying to be there and help my kids be the best version of themselves. I know there's always the chance of them meeting the wrong people and going down the wrong path, but I feel like this kind of discipline, especially with sports life, I think can really help them stay clear and just stay on the right path. That is the goal, because things happen, and people change. Unfortunately, some people don't ever get out of the loop when they do end up changing and falling into bad habits. But yeah, anyways, that's what we're doing. And also, I know you guys, some of you did donate to help out, which that was way out of my comfort zone. You'll actually never hear me asking for you to donate to my Cash App ever again, but I do appreciate y'all that did decide to do so. But yeah, you won't know that my Cash App exists. It won't be in the description. You won't be able to find it. I've never started a Patreon on this channel ever. I've never started a GoFundMe ever on this channel. Like I said, it's just out of my comfort zone. Really, I just started streaming on YouTube and Twitch like 8 or 9 months ago. I just started streaming back on them. So yeah, I started to kickstart my memberships up. Yeah, I never streamed on YouTube. I did a long time ago for like twice. One was for a charity thing that Fall Out for Hope was having for St. Jude. We earned like $3,000 or something like that for St. Jude and kids with cancer. That was something that brought me into streaming. But then after that, I stopped for a long time. Yeah, basically I've been consecutively streaming now for about 8 months or 9 or so on Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, live streaming really wasn't ever my thing either. But yeah, since I'm on the note about this, now that I'm thinking about it, what even got me to ask was some of my buddies shared this wrestling calendar to help with their journey for their kids with wrestling. As you can see, here's an example of it. I was like, oh, that's cool. Well, maybe, I could ask on YouTube in a sense to help with my son Aiden's wrestling. Also, I seen plenty of TikTok shorts and YouTube shorts of like these people that go around and mow people's yard, and it's completely funded by like donations and merch sales, and they're able to go around and help people out. And the same with like litter pickup projects. I've seen some things that are funded by donations, and they're able to go around and, you know, do this extracurricular thing and help the environment or people at the same time, which or I've seen people clean up people's houses too. There's a bunch of different like projects like that, and there's millions upon millions of people, content creators that have started Patreons to donate. And in case you don't know what a Patreon is, it's just another way where you can choose to support the content creator. I don't really think they're a bad thing. It's a total optional thing where you can just choose to support the content creator if you want. But personally, I don't ever plan to start up one, nor a GoFundMe. Heck, I've never even started a foundation of selling merch yet. I've started like a merch store, but it's just kind of been sitting in the dark. I haven't really like promoted it much yet. Maybe one of these days I'll do some merch. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think I would have already gotten on this. So yeah, I did all the other ones in the past for free, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask this time around, since I was needing a little bit of assistance of getting out here, and also it was a way where it could help fund the project a little more. So I figured this time around, when I started the litter pickup again, I would ask if you wanted to donate, you could. I figured since there's a lot of others that do content like that, figured it wouldn't hurt to throw it in to that content I've already had in the past. In the past, I never asked whatsoever, but I decided this time around because I was needing a little bit more help with getting out here. And like I said in the video, I do plan on still uploading a little bit here and there of that kind of content. Not a lot though, because I know that kind of content really doesn't do too well on my channel, but it is something nice to get out there every now and then. I plan on at least uploading 1 or maybe 2 other videos of that kind of content before winter. That's the goal, just to promote something, you know, good and positive. But yeah, you won't ever see donations within that series, or just in general of me asking for it through like a Cash App or anything like that. That is way out of my comfort zone. Just trying to make that clear. Actually, I did end up removing that part from the video, so you don't even realize that, you know, that's an option if you do go back and watch. Just felt more genuine with that kind of video. But it was just a little overwhelming, so I decided to ask. And just letting you know that now you can't. I did get rid of the parts where I mentioned to donate, just letting you all know, so no one else did, etc. Yeah, just letting you all know that I definitely did step out of my comfort zone with that, and I truly do appreciate every donation. I know there were some of you that did do it, and if you are watching this, truly grateful that you did decide to. Obviously that was totally optional, but you won't be seeing it no more on this channel. Something that obviously I'm not too comfortable about with doing. But yeah, I wanted to make this video just updating y'all that I did make it out to Pennsylvania, and you know, some of you that did decide to donate did help lessen the burden a bit, which is appreciated. I am on a budget out here, obviously. There's, you know, wrestling's not cheap. Food, you know, paying for the spot to stay for a little while. Obviously, it adds up. But he is sticking with it. And not only is he going to Compound 8 to 12, he's going to Young Guns as well, 6 to 7:30. But we might start going to Orchard. They're ranked number 4 in the country out here, so another really good club. The reason why we might go to Orchard is because they train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And he has a longer break. It starts from 7 to 8:30 at night. So he'll end his session at 12. It's an hour drive to get there, an hour drive back here about, roughly, it's like 40 minutes. So yeah, he has quite a bit of play time in between, and then he'll go to Orchard, because obviously it's important for him to get play time too. It's not all just about wrestling out here. It's his summer break, so I want it to be fun experience as well, and not just all about wrestling, you know what I'm saying? I want him to make memories and have a good time too. But yeah, either way, we're out here, we made it, and like I said, he's getting the most mat time he's ever had. But yeah, I'm staying in a trailer for a little bit. This is actually what my trailer looks like back at home. I live in a 3-bedroom mobile home, and here's what this trailer looks like out here. Get a little glimpse of it. Yeah, it's it gets the job done. Gets the job done. And that's, you know, we're just out here to train, get them better. I'm not out here for me, obviously. Try to find the cheapest place to stay for a little while, just so we can make this happen. Also, I have my nephew and daughter out here too, and they've been joining with the wrestling journey as well, but they're also having a blast just playing, and we've been going to the lake, some other stuff as well, just enjoying summer, playing the games. I just wanted to make sure, in case you don't know, I've had custody of my nephew for a while. That's on another note. You know, they just fell in a rough patch, some bad habits, but hey, you know, everybody can change after a while, so I believe in her, and I think, you know, over time she will change. Obviously no one's perfect and people make mistakes, but yeah, that's a whole nother story. That's something a little bit more personal. And also, I got my daughter down here. In case you all didn't know, she's deaf. I think I've already told you all that though. So yeah, I just want to let you all know we're out here. As you see, that's what I'm staying in. And yeah, also I'll go ahead and show you proof of my son wrestling at the compound. Here he is, and here's him at the Young Guns. We trained there for a little bit. We like the place. We like Orchard. There's a lot of, it's the ranked 4th best in the country, so it's still a really good club, so we might start going there. But yeah, I just wanted to give you all an update, since I said, you know, I would let you all know if we make it out here, and we did. And yeah, appreciate you all taking the time, watching, listening. Obviously there's no script to this, didn't really think it through, just making a quick video, just updating y'all. I'm out here though, everybody. As always, most importantly, appreciate y'all taking the time, watching and listening. Until next time, peace.